Hey guys and girls, I'm heading to Missouri right now. We're actually going on a turkey hunt and a crappie fishing trip up at La Plata, Missouri with Knox County Whitetails. And but we have had tremendous storms in Oklahoma last night. I was not at the ranch. We were not at Twin Eagle Ranch. We did have a tornado, at least one, probably two, come right through the ranch. We have a lot of big trees down, but we have no damage. Chris and I are fine. All the deer pens are fine, it seems like. We got a lot of trees down around our house, but they all fell away from the house. We had not a single tree fall on our house by the grace of God, so that's really a fortunate situation. Sulphur, Oklahoma, the early reports that we've seen, we looked at some pictures taken during the night when the tornado was coming through, and it was just horrible. About the half of the old downtown area is pretty much destroyed, from the post office all the way to the Artesian. I think the Artesian Hotel, the new Artesian, was on fire last night, I understand. The early reports we've heard is a couple of people were killed in Holdenville, Oklahoma. I've heard that there was 2 killed in Sulphur. We don't know that for a fact. There's all kinds of reports coming in. Apache has been on our lake. Sherry will be sharing some pictures on Facebook, so you can go to Jimmy Houston Outdoors, all capital letters, Facebook, and you'll be able to see some of those pictures from the ranch. The water's going over our emergency spillway on the lake. Our deck is holding up so far at the lake. Our dock, Apache said, is destroyed. We just put a new irrigation pump on that for the yard just last week, $450 from Lowe's. And that's underwater right now, and I guess that dock is torn up. We did not have any boats in there. Both of my trackers were in our boat buildings. Our boat buildings appear to be fine. My cameras are back online. My cameras went offline last night at 1:30. Apache stayed in our storm shelter until 4 o'clock. We were at Sherry's house. Debated about going on to Missouri today, but talking to Apache early this morning, and my buddy Larry Cecil said he'd go to the ranch and help Apache this week if need be. We're only going to be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We'll be back Wednesday night. Apache said it's too wet to do anything right now anyway. Chopper McCartney right down the road told me he got 6 inches of rain. I think my rain gauge shows about 2.9 inches in it. Apache showed me a picture of it. Our house appears to be fine. He has not been inside. Several trees are down on both the east and west side of the house, but they all fell away from the house. God just directed them all away from the house. And we got a lot of stuff torn up, a lot of big trees down on the ranch. Apache in that tornado shelter. We have that tornado shelter. Some of you can look back when we built that tornado shelter. We did a video on it. That's on our YouTube channel and the Twin Eagle Ranch channel. And it is bolted to concrete in one of the buildings. Apache was in that until 4 o'clock this morning. 2 or 3 tornadoes came by. He said that he heard one of them. He said it sounded like there was a freight train. It sounded like there was a freight train coming through our driveway there in front of the house, is what he sounded like. He said, I just stayed in there and prayed. He was by himself. But we're just really blessed. There's water everywhere. He has not been to the Big Canyon Lake yet. It should be going over the spillway there, I suppose, as well. There's water over the road.